Hi, Custodio Barreiros from EIPMGT, a consultancy company in operational efficiencies. So think about everything that happens in a hotel, the things you don't see. So we're here today, there's a team in the back of house making this happen. But there's a team in the front of house delivering it. So that's operations itself. Not only from the moment before you make your booking in a hotel, the moment you leave, it's all part of operations. Yes, there is a commercial team, but even those rely on operations to deliver the end result and the desired guest experience as such. I think it still involves guest experience. So you have to think that no guest experience can be delivered without an employee journey, which is built on the foundations of operations. Operations involves procurement, involves finance, involves the back of house, the front of house, the cleaning, the housekeeping, the bars, the food and beverage. I really look at the foundations of operations. Think about the large volume of workers. From operational side, you got housekeeping, you got procurement, you also have food and beverage. All of them need to communicate. Many of these individuals that are serving our food here today, they possibly work in housekeeping. They possibly work in food and beverage in other parts of the business, a restaurant, an outlet. But in the back, they have a full team supporting them. So how do we make all of that? What can we automate for them? How can we support them? And mainly not just on technology, but on the human level. We are in a very luxurious hotel, exquisite location, not just because it's Dubai on the Palm. There's certain expectations. The guests won't ask an IT manager, my app doesn't work. They'll ask a waiter, they'll ask a concierge. So at the same time, that's all part of operations. Where does that information come from? Starts at the back, starts within IT, flows into the front to deliver a guest experience. 100%. The metaphor I tend to use when I go to college, university, think about the Mona Lisa. Everyone looks at 15% of what actually the Mona Lisa is. Mona Lisa in the painting is held by a frame into a canvas with a very strong nail on the wall to keep it all together on a very strong wall. That's your back of house. We just look at the front of house. As guests, we look at 10 to 15%. In the back of that, there's 85% taking place to make all of this happen that we enjoy in here today. That's your operations. I think it's been a focused topic. I think you can go to events and they try to encompass everything. It's a bit like consultancy. You can say, I can do everything in a hotel. Yes, but not to a really, really good standard. So I'm a specialist in my field. Yes, I understand PMS, yeah, I understand commercial and so on, but I'm really in the operational efficiencies. And I think here is that. The Hotel Guest Experience Forum is very specialist, and that's one of the nicest thing here. The topics, the heart, and you can see the passion of the panelists, even in my panel. The great thing of being a moderator there is, I was a listener and a learner above all, and I think the massive learning I'm doing is what I'm enjoying here today. I think it's completing the journey of the guest experience. We're now moving on to 2 panels that will deal with the future of guest experience and expectations, but I'm expecting the same rhythm as we started in the morning. I think when it comes to guest experience and operations, there's that kind of warm feeling and passion as momentum going through, and I think we're getting there. Maybe the sugar and the cake will help, the same way a coffee helps in operations to keep staff awake. But what I'm expecting moving forward is to see the forum grow. I'm excited to see new locations, but I think the Middle East is definitely, I can say, the team in Red Media should be proud of their first forum here.